Hi, how are you? I just wanted to do a quick video response. I've never really done a video response before, but this is a response to BexLife's video, I Hate My Body, that she put out on Friday, and I'm going to link it below here. And she talks about body image and how sometimes she wakes up in the morning feeling fat, feeling disgusted about her body. And one particular thing that riled her up a lot is because a trainer modified their bodies or photoshopped their bodies to look smaller than what it looks in real life. And which is completely wrong to do. I completely agree. And the video has caused a lot of comments, and you can see that. And also, a lot of people are saying how bad they feel about their bodies. And to me, this is not news. This is something that I know every woman and a lot of men feel very bad about their bodies. And it's great now. Thank you, Bex, for really getting angry and stirring up all of these emotions and getting all the comments and starting this dialogue about this subject, because I think it's very important, and I think we have come to a point in history where we are making a lot of changes. And it's great because what we need to do now is to start to really vote with our money. If there's magazines we don't like, if there's TV shows we don't like, we have to stop giving them support. Because if they don't get any support and there's no demand, they're not going to continue to produce or print that stuff, right? So another thing that we need to do is to, in that same vein, we have to withdraw ourselves from the external world and move more from our internal world. We have to quiet down all of that chatter out there. Because I know that when I feel bad about myself, and then I go out on the internet and then I see what everyone else's channel is doing, then I start to feel even worse about myself. If I feel bad about my body and then I look at a magazine and I see all of the beautiful bodies out there, then I'm going to feel even worse about my body. So what I started to do, and the reason I was able to change my own perspective of my calves and my thighs, I put out a video on that, my 5 secrets to slimmer calves and thighs, is because I started to withdraw myself from a lot of the images that I was seeing from magazines and from TV. I don't watch that stuff anymore because I know that everything has been photoshopped and whatever I'm looking at is not reality. And it didn't serve me in the best way possible. So this is really the essence of yoga, is that you have to become clear about who you are and what you are. And you have to start to become aware of how things are affecting you. If you notice that things are affecting you in a really bad way, you need to look at that and then withdraw yourself from it. That's why I don't go on YouTube as much and look at other people's videos, because it was affecting me in a very negative way. I started to feel bad about myself. When in reality, I know I'm an amazing teacher. I have a lot to offer. I have a style that I know is different than anyone else's style, and I completely believe in my own style. And by removing myself from all of that chatter out there, it has given me even more belief in what it is that I believe in. And you know what? Even if people don't watch my videos, I know that whatever it is that I put out there, I believe in. So regardless whether you have a bigger body or a smaller body, you have skinny thighs or cellulite thighs or something in between, there are going to be people who like it, and there's going to be people who don't like it. The key is that you have to like yourself. You have to condition yourself to like and love yourself. It's a condition. Just like we have all conditioned ourselves to hate ourselves. We now have to start to condition to love ourselves and to make a choice. And that takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of self-confidence. That's the key, self-confidence. And how refreshing is it not to see a person who has no body issues, who's completely confident about who they are. And you might not think that they are the most gorgeous people or the most perfect people in the world, but that confidence outshines everything else. So that's what we have to focus on, confidence, and then really start to vote with our money and catch ourselves. When I put out videos, and I see this a lot, all of the buzzwords like skinnier thighs, skinnier calves, six-pack abs, we all want the buzzwords and we all gravitate towards the buzzwords. Everything's going to happen in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Quick, quick, quick. How fast is this going to come to me? How much do I have to work? I really don't want to put in too much work. I don't have time, right? Nothing good comes out of not putting time into something. You have to start to put time into liking yourself. So if you wake up in the morning feeling bad about yourself, you have to look at that. Why are you feeling bad about yourself? It has nothing to do with your body. It's all up here. This goes for any area of life. We have to control what we can control. And we have to do what Gandhi said, be the change that we want to see in the world. And that takes a lot of practice. It doesn't come overnight. It's trial and error. It's constantly coming back into the quietness within ourselves. That can be scary for most. You might not like what's inside of there because it might not be what everyone else is doing, But it's good to be an outlier. We need outliers in this world. We can't all be the same. It's so boring if everyone's the same. It's so boring when everything is glossy and photoshopped and everything looks perfect. It's too cookie cutter. We don't want to be a world like that. So let us make the changes ourselves. Don't buy it, don't feed into it, and if nobody does, there's not going to be any demand, and it's going to start to. It will never ever just go away. It is always going to probably be there. But the good thing is you won't lose so much prana over it anymore. It's just chatter that goes around, and then you can just sort of brush it to the side. Not interesting. Let them do whatever they want to do. I believe in my thing. All right? Confidence. Confidence. So let's build confidence. Let's make videos that build self-esteem, and let us practice accepting ourselves for who we are. And then, you know what? If you don't like it, fuck it. Don't like it. In Norway, we used to say, I'm the best, fuck the rest. Sometimes you need to have that attitude and whatever. All right, so thank you so much, Bex, if you watch this, for putting that out there and for your anger. Obviously, you were more angry than me on my 5th secret. Of course, I think that anger always brings out a lot of emotion in people, and it will cause change. So thank you so much for that, and let's continue the work to creating self-esteem out there and good body images. But let's start with ourselves first. All right, I hope you guys are well, and let me know if you have any comments or anything to share on this subject. Have a beautiful day. Bye.